Start your engines. Ethan, are you ready? Danny, are you ready?
Caleb wants to be part of the election.
No.
Live. No, hold on.
No.
Part of the. Hold the fuck on. Part of the election live thing.
We're going in person, and bro's inviting the whole goddamn county. I need him to dress up like Joe Biden too. I need him to
You
dress up.
already said no.
Oh my god.
You already said no, dude.
No,
You're the
look,
final
when we-
answer.
You know what? He can't come. Since I can't go to his graduation, he can't come to our podcast.
You had your
I
own
like how
graduation.
you called me yesterday and tried to slide into that extra
I wasn't
ticket.
trying-
That ticket's already taken care of.
Why?
Who's
Who's going?
Who's going?
Caleb wants that ticket and that seat for his pappy.
So no one's going.
To
That's
someone
fucking
else.
gay. I'm just joking.
Wow, dude. For his
Dad would have
pappy.
been like, "Is this shit over yet?"
Well, yeah,
I'm gonna say, damn, bro, you can't invite your own fucking brother to your graduation.
You're gonna
I
invite
bet,
some girl who
motherfucker.
probably you don't even know your fucking middle name. Does she even know when the fuck your birthday is?
Yeah.
No.
Have you walked in on her taking a shit? Have you seen her dick and balls? No, you haven't. But you've seen mine. I feel like I should be able to go to your fucking graduation. Nah, that's cool, dude. I hope Caleb fucking trips.
3, 2, and a 1.
I'm gonna kill Ellie.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Brothers Chatter podcast. On this
hello,
week's-
friends.
Yes, hello. On this week's episode, Ethan reads from his diary. Dear diary, I tried on lipstick for the first time today.
Going a little Caleb Williams action over there, huh?
I sucked my dick with my lipstick.
That's
I wish I could.
smart. Also on this week's episode, Danny shares his GoFundMe info for his upcoming butt implant surgery.
Yep.
Finally, all back, dude.
All back. Need that.
and then I tell the story about the time I got abducted by homosexual aliens. All they kept doing is they kept shoving shit up my ass and breathing heavily in my ear. Kind of
I
weird.
feel like, here's my thing. I feel like all aliens are gay because every alien story, like, so I got abducted, they're all probing your ass. And it's like, are you sure that's a probe? You know, number one. Number two, why does it always involve a probe? Like,
Yeah, and what's up with the ass? Maybe they don't have buttholes.
well, how do they get rid of their waste?
Who knows? I'll tell you what.
Vomit.
Well, we might be talking about aliens here in a little bit, so let's hold on to that.
Hey, hold on before anything. Hey, motherfuckers! How about you motherfuckers like our fucking videos and fucking, leave a comment or at least fucking give us a little fucking watch time.
Wait a minute,
21
Ethan.
views and 3 likes is fucking ridiculous.
Wait a minute, Ethan. You
Fucking
can actually
pathetic.
hit the like button in YouTube.
Yeah, it's really simple. Do you see that thumbs
It looks
up there,
like
guys?
this.
Pause. Hey. Well, don't pause the video so you can hear what the fuck I'm telling you. Now listen here. We're gonna do liking for retards. Okay, guys? You ready? You're gonna take your fucking mouse and you're gonna scroll down to where you see a thumb. It's like this. You're gonna click on it and hit the like. And then where it says comment, you can type in, "Hey fat fuck, don't call me a retard, I liked your video." Leave a comment for us and fucking hit a like. It's not that hard.
So
It's just
Derm,
3 white men trying to make it, dude.
so Derm, if people type in a comment and hit the enter button, everyone else can see that, right?
Yeah, believe it or not, like, we
Wow.
actually like interacting with you guys. I mean, at this point, I wish we had the keyboard warriors over in our comments. Like,
I'm almost
I'm
ready for the
offended by
fucking
this.
haters.
yeah, like, I'm offended by that. Just don't hit the dislike button. That's,
You know what? If you don't leave a comment, you're saying whites are a superior race in everybody.
Damn.
It's true. That's true. True. Well, we do have some fans, right? We do have some. There was some that posed some questions to our email recently. that I was saving for a future episode, and I thought this would be a good episode for it. But I thought, I don't know. I thought the way these questions were, that I thought there was only one person in the world who could truly answer that, and that is Ethan McDermott.
Damn.
These are.
All right.
I feel like this is about to be real gay shit or like porn.
Just something
No,
that made you look dumb.
They're really difficult questions to ask.
Ooh, my eye looks puffy there.
You must have been in a fight. These are some really tough questions, and I don't apologize to the fans. I don't know if we'll get through all of them, but we'll get through what we can, and then we'll save the other ones for another time. So make sure you tune into those.
Well, can Marine help me?
He can try, but I feel like
I think he needs to like monetize me a little bit, bro.
Monetize you?
Yeah, like keep me chill.
Oh, okay. I don't think that's the right verb. But...
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Oh,
All right, I got you.
Anyway, moving on.
All right, so question number 1. Ethan, I've been wondering lately if my parents are my actual real parents. And after some time, I've decided that I just know they're not my real parents. Should I tell my parents that I'm adopted?
I think you need to find a rope and a fucking tree limb and just throw that bitch up there, dude, and just fucking end it, dude. Because that's the dumbest fucking question. That was a waste of time.
Aw.
Waste of time.
I kind of feel bad for them.
Why?
Okay.
How the fuck he know where he came from?
Maybe he has proof or evidence or something.
All right, well,
you know?
dude, if for some reason you are adopted, then I'm sorry, but I don't think you should go about it like that. Here's how you do it, right? All right, you go up to your mom if she's hot. Well, your adopted mom, and you grab her titties. If she lets you and doesn't freak out immediately, you're adopted, and you know it. If she freaks out instantly, then you're not adopted and you fucked up. Yes.
It's a good test.
I wonder if that means that Aroldis Chapman is adopted.
That could be.
Because he posted a picture of him, like...
Wait a minute, where do I know that name from?
He's a pitcher.
He was grabbing his mom's titties and kissing
He's
her.
the
I
one,
didn't
when he
hear about
first
that.
came into the league, he was like one of the first to throw like 100, 203. But yeah, he just posted a picture like a month ago, grabbed her boob, and then like had his face pressed in her boob, and she wasn't doing anything to stop him.
That's
Adopted.
normal.
So maybe he's adopted.
Maybe
Just
So
it's
saying.
you have two choices, anonymous guy and or girl. I don't want to. If you're a girl, grab your dad's dick and see what he says. I think you either grab the rope and you find a strong fucking tree because you just wasted my time, or you grab your mom and or dad's private parts and see how they react.
I couldn't imagine.
Makes sense. All right, our next question. How big is the Pacific Ocean?
Whoever the fuck that was, listen here, you little fucking bitch. All right, I know it's fuck. I know it's the Pacific now, motherfucker. All right, you don't have to be a smartass. Now you're wasting my fucking time. So fuck you. And it's fucking big. It's all one big ass ocean. They just say different names. They're just like, oh, we're just gonna name them all different names just to spread them out, but they all touch each other.
But apparently, a lot of vitamin D also.
Yeah.
Well, that's in the southern ones.
All right. Next question. Is there a pill that will turn me into a guy?
Yeah, dude, it's called a Democrat.
Democrat pill.
Democrat pill.
Wait. Well, I need
It's
more
blue.
specifics. I need more specifics because
That's all they wrote.
like is it a fucking guy already and he wants to be more of a guy?
I mean, it says, is there a pill that will make me or turn me into a guy? I'd say they're not a guy.
Yeah, it says
All right.
girl turn me
It's a
into
girl.
a guy.
I
That's a
think
girl.
you and the person in the first question need to link up and go in on a really strong rope together and fucking toss that bitch up there and just you know.
Yeah.
I don't think there is. I don't.
I mean, there's pills you can like guys can take so that they can start lactating.
I don't know why they.
Is there
why?
really?
Why
Oh,
would
yeah.
you ask me that question?
A guy can almost do everything but get a period and carry a baby, which I'm sure eventually that will happen.
Why am I getting these?
I felt like these would.
I mean, this definitely sounds like up your alley.
But I'm not the caring one. They should have been asking Tim these questions.
Maybe. Well, here's one that might help. I was doing research on the greatest president in American history, President Obama, but I couldn't remember his whole name. Do you know what Obama's last name is?
Wait, I thought it was Obama.
These are definitely my fans, dude. God damn it. So I have trans and retards who like me.
So Obama's not his real last name?
It is. That's why I'm saying that, Marine, because they don't think it is.
Do you know what his first name is?
Barack, but it's not really Barack.
No, or is it? No, it's his middle name, Hussein.
Yeah, dude. Again, I think if you all three go to Lowe's and invest in a really thick fucking rope, we're just taking out 3 fucking retards from the back. Just. But dude, his last name is Obama. You fucktard.
Makes sense.
Jesus Christ, people are dumb.
The next one. How far is the drive from Miami to Florida?
Do I have to answer this?
I mean, you can Google it.
Do you go south for that?
Dude, I was about to say, Marine, there ain't no way in hell. I was honestly about to, like...
Jesus Christ.
Dude, there's no fucking way.
You've had an impact on people.
Yeah, dude, I bet you this person who asked that question loves John Cena and chocolate milk, too. Dude, Miami's in Florida, you fucking idiot.
They like your opinions.
Yeah, see, Miami's in Florida. So, I mean, to answer, you're in there. It's 0. It's close.
Yep.
Okay, next one. Are chickens animals or birds?
Ooh. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I've never seen a chicken fly, so I'm gonna have to take it out the bird category, dude. I've seen them flap their wings, but they ain't really.
Yeah, I mean, they don't fly like robins.
That's what I'm saying. So they ain't a bird. So this person got a point.
They do fly though.
They're animals, bro.
So wait, time out.
They got a point. They got a point.
What makes an animal an animal?
Something that doesn't fly or swim.
All right, so like a pigeon isn't an animal.
It's a bird. It's a creature.
Is it not an animal?
A creature.
Gotcha. So it's not an animal if it can fly
and
or swim. So dolphin's not an animal.
No, they're creatures.
A whale is not an. They're creatures.
I mean,
so let me ask you a question. What's the difference between a creature and an animal?
The animal is just like us. Like an animal is like just like us. I mean, we're mammal animals. There's mammal creatures, and there's mammal swimmers. Like amphibians. That's what that means, right? That they like the water.
No.
Amphibians are like snakes, alligators, shit with scales.
Those are reptiles. Amphibians are frogs.
Oh, all right. So
frogs and salamanders.
Yeah. Well,
they're very closely related.
Snake would be
It's a reptile.
All right. Well, still, I mean,
come over here.
They're swimmers, So, so put all this together. An animal, a bird is not an animal because it can fly.
Oh,
what about a penguin?
I was just say, what about penguins and ostriches?
I've never seen a penguin fly.
Well, that's because they can't fly.
Exactly.
Neither can an ostrich or an emu.
It's an animal.
So they're not birds, though.
No, they're animals.
You know what? See, I it's about time I learned something on this show.
I'm glad you cleared that up, but
you've definitely cleared that up for me. I was confused as well too. Thank you for that, Ethan. That helps.
Never learned that in school.
All right,
I'm about to be a zoologist.
They're not called zoologists. They're called bestiologists.
No, that's when you like fucking them. I know what that word means.
I'm sure you do.
I do.
All right, here's the next one. This one I was really curious about. Can a baby get pregnant if the mom has sex while she's pregnant and the man comes inside?
Yo, hey, real shit on this one. I'm gonna be honest. I thought the same thing because I was scared that I was gonna get arrested for rape for fucking a 9-month pregnant girl. Because I thought at the time, because you know how them babies be flipping up sometimes. Like they're like fucking up and they're like, oh, wrong way. Yeah, because I was like, yo, she's about to do any second. What if the baby is close to her,
And what if your cum goes inside the baby?
And I'm fucking her and the baby at the same time, and I nut in them both. Am I getting one? Is that rape? Am I getting arrested for, like, am I a
First
predator?
off,
I was gonna say, thank God I have a boy.
Your dick is not that long. First off,
if it's right there, dude. If it's there,
not right there. It's not right there. Like,
you don't know.
It has.
If he can get it into the vaginal tunnel, then
okay, she'd be in labor at that point.
If the baby's dropping down and we're fucking, and some girls don't know.
So you were fucking her while she was in labor.
I mean, I'm not saying I was. I'm just saying the thought crossed my mind is, damn. And then the other thought was, damn, is this baby cannibal because is it eating my kids if I come in?
Oh God! Ew.
I don't know if cannibal is the right word, but
it's eating living beings.
Still gross.
You know what? This is my fault for including this question. I apologize, people.
No, that was the first legit question. I fucking struggled with that too because the whole time I was fucking it, I was like, damn, what if the baby starts to come as I'm fucking and it either gets wiener in the mouth or wiener in the, and it's like, oh, did I just have a mother-daughter or threesome? And then I was like, what if it's a boy baby? Am I gay?
Oh, I have a son, but you have a son, so I don't think we're reaching to, hit him in the forehead or anything, so it should be good.
I'm saying if it's coming down, and like I hit
comes out hitting you in the head. How do you like it?
Or like I nut and like it's on the, am I gay? That's just something to think about.
Yeah.
You could do a back shot without actually doing a back shot.
So I was like trying to give it a high five while I was fucking the mom. Like I was like putting my hand on the belly, like trying to see that little motherfucker would like hit it back.
So we're gonna go. The answer to this question is maybe.
Yeah, I gotta study a little more into this, bro.
Got you. All right. Is whale sperm the reason the ocean is so salty?
I mean, I'm gonna have to say most of it. Yeah.
This question gets brought up a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna say when you're swimming in whale cum.
Well, you're swimming in a lot of animal cum. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I'm saying like when
that's true.
Not animals, they're swimmers.
Yeah, thank you. Like I just like how big some of them whales be. Like I mean, I don't think it's all whale cum, or animal cum. I think there's a little more like.
There's a lot of fish in the sea, though, so maybe that's where that term comes from. There's other fish in the sea. There's a lot of fish in the sea. Ooh. We're talking about all the cum in the water.
And when pirate ships went down, you got to think of like all like the salt from like.
What were they coming while they were sinking?
No, well, like I'm sure they like sprinkled salt on their food back then.
We're going down, matey.
Well, Tim, you just took that too far.
I wonder if how like the whales have blowholes, if that's when they're orgasming.
That's a good point. What else would it be for? Like it's not like a fucking geyser or anything like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Air.
I thought that was how they exhale.
Well, it blows out. So.
They don't suck in through it.
I don't know. Maybe they're blowing out carbon monoxide, dude. I don't know.
I think
that's
I'm
when they're orgasming.
I think they're coming.
Mm-hmm.
So wait a minute, they come through the top of their head?
Well, either that or that's just like their excitement, like.
Okay.
So at the point of release, it's like.
So instead of like us, where we go, they're like
right.
Vroom.
They blow out their blowhole.
Makes sense. Wait a minute, what the fuck was the question? Oh, is whale sperm the reason the ocean is so tall? We're gonna say yes.
Yeah.
I think that's about
I would say 70%.
70%. Okay.
What's the other 30?
Well, like other, swimmers, and then like when pirate ships would go down or ships over the years, like
And then pirates are coming.
Oh,
Yeah.
trading. Oh, you mean like goods trading between the countries?
I'm saying like like when you eat, like you put salt on your food and shit. Like I mean that's not mixed in the ocean over the years.
Oh, well, yeah, that too.
I'm being dead ass on that one.
It makes sense.
Yeah, it holds up. All right, we got two more. Since February 29th only occurs once every 4 years, how old are people born on that day?
Why do you look confused? Do you not know about leap year? What is going on right now?
I can't tell.
I didn't think it was every 4 years, bro. I thought it was like fucking 2, but
it's every 4 years. We only actually this year was a leap year, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, motherfucker, I don't know, bro. I'm gonna assume if you're skipping every 4 years, bro. I mean, technically, if you want to be fucking technical, if you can't celebrate your fucking birthday, technically you gotta divide your age by 4.
Right.
I mean, that makes sense.
So if you're 40, you're 10.
So when do they go through puberty, you think?
I mean, they're in puberty. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're 40, you're 10. So technically, like, bro, you're living life.
So they're like 3 years old and like they start coming, or they have.
Yeah, I mean, like,
if they're a girl.
I think. All right, dude. That or we just gotta kill people that are born on February 29th.
I think that's probably a better idea. Just kill people because it's too confusing. We shouldn't have to change the way we do our system just for that. Just kill anybody born on February 29th.
Yeah, I agree. And I mean, because like every 4 years, like they're celebrating their birthday on either the 28th or March 1st, and that's bullshit, dude. That's somebody else's birthday that you're taking. Like,
is that what they do?
What?
They really celebrate their birthday on the 28th or 1st?
Well, yeah, I mean, they kind of have to.
No, are we being dead serious?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like you can't
just pick which one you want.
Well, I guess. I mean, there's no 29th, so I mean.
But what if one year I'm like, y'all want to celebrate on the 28th, and what if one year's I'm like, y'all want to be on the 1st? It don't matter.
That's actually a good point. What if it's like on a weekend?
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't think it matters. There's no law that says you have to do it on a certain day.
But then what happens? What happens if your birthday, if it's that 4th year and it's on the 29th, but you celebrate on the 1st? Technically, it's not your birthday, bro, because technically...
That's what I'm saying.
So what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's somebody else's birthday. You're taking their birthday, and you don't deserve that. You weren't born on that day.
I think, to solve the problem, dude, I think we build some big-ass fucking chambers.
Or, I like your idea from before, get the ropes.
No, I think we gas them, dude.
Yeah, I think we just kill anybody born on February 29th.
Sorry, I'm not saying nothing's wrong with you all, but
it messes shit up.
Yeah.
Hold on, before we do that, seeing if there's any famous people born on February 29th.
No, they gotta get sacrificed.
Yeah, we gotta sacrifice some. Let's just get rid of them. I don't know if
Let's sacrifice Ja Rule.
Yeah, there you go. Fuck Ja Rule.
And if people like him are born on the 29th, then they're dumb as fuck anyway. So
there's a lot of celebrities like that. Most of these I've never heard of.
Exactly. Fuck them, dude. Gas chambers.
Fuck them. All right, I got one more question. This is actually a good one. I actually like this one. What would happen if I hired 2 separate private investigators and had them follow each other?
Oh. See, that's one that like kind of like fucks with your brain because you're like, you're thinking, yeah. Wait a minute.
If you want to waste fucking money, just give it to me.
We kind of already have a movie that's similar, Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Yeah, but I guess they were hired.
Weren't private investigators, but they were like...
They were hired to kill each other.
Yeah.
Or, no. Once they found out about each other. I can't remember.
No, it's because they were both hired to kill the same person, same guy. And then once they found out about each other and organizations found out about each other, their target was each other then.
So, okay. So private
investigators, like, you're like following them in the background. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, how are you going to follow them if they're following you?
It's a paradox.
Exactly.
They're gonna keep driving around.
Like when you asked that, when you read that question, I just pictured them like walking in a circle,
That's what I'm thinking. They just walk in a circle,
like just
They keep
staring at each other, just in a
other.
circle.
It's like, oh,
Yeah,
I've been spotted.
But do they know? That's the thing. Like if they're just walking around in a circle, staring at each other,
That
do they
would be
know?
that would be a hilarious
Ooh,
prank to pull.
hey,
Hire two separate private.
hey, I have an idea.
All right.
Why don't we go to Craigslist or wherever you get PIs from,
I think
and
they
we
have, like,
find
official
like on the Yelp review, we find the 5-star guy and the 1-star guy, and hire them to
Ooh.
follow each other and see if the 1-star guy figures it out before the 5-star guy, and then we're like, yo, we're gonna give you a 5-star review. And if the 5-star guy figures it out, we're gonna be like, oh yeah, you're actually worth 5 stars.
You're legit. We'll give you a good review. That's a good idea. That would be fucking hilarious, especially if we could somehow record it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Then we watch them watch
We
each other.
follow them while they're
Yeah.
that's a
But
good
what if
idea.
somebody starts following us, like another podcast,
That's even more of a paradox.
right? I just heard
I'm
my
getting
own.
I'm getting
Sure,
like
my
Hardy
own
Boy
brain.
vibes, dude. We're about to be the Hardy Boys of podcast.
Ooh,
I'm surprised you know about the Hardy
I do
Boys.
like the Hardy
did.
Boys books.
I used
I
to
don't
read
want
them.
to say I jacked off to them in a porno.
What?
The Hardy Boys?
The Hardy Boys.
Like,
I started reading their books after that. Porn made me want to read a book.
whatever does it for you. Wait a minute. I have so many questions and I don't know where to start.
yeah.
It was
So what
them,
came first? The porn or the book? Okay.
The porn.
I had no idea who the fuck they were until the porn.
So were they fucking each other?
No, they were trying to figure out like a mystery, I guess, and then they started fucking the person they were like investigating. She was like, "No, I can't get in trouble. Let me just take care of your clues." And then like she started sucking them, and then they started fucking her, and then they nutted, and they're like, "Oh, my clues are everywhere." And then they're like, "We think that works. Case closed." And then I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Bro?
These books are going to be fucking awesome.
So
Dude,
when you
that's
started
what I
reading the
was
books, were you disappointed
Were
that it
you
was
No, I
disappointed
was
there's no
like,
sex?
they're actually kind of cool. Like, they did not look like anything I imagined. Like,
Yeah.
reading the book, something there's like some hard asses. Watching the porno, these guys were nerdy as fuck.
Yeah, they did kind of give off that vibe, like nerdy, but like I don't know,
They
Like
were cool. They
Fred
had their
like
own,
an Indiana Jones kind of.
yeah, they had their own boat.
Yeah.
They were cool. I like the Hardy Boys.
Yeah, I actually like read like 7 of their books.
Hell yeah.
Then I went back to watching porn.
Well, I mean, whatever does it for you.
But yo, hey, porn got me to read a book.
So now I know how to get you into Harry Potter. I guarantee Ethan.
Oh,
that
there's
you
definitely
watch
Harry Potter porn.
I've watched Harry Potter porn.
There's got to be Harry
So-
Potter. Porn.
I've always liked
So-
Hermione.
What are you waiting for?
I've watched Harry Potter.
Read.
Read the book.
Read? Why the fuck would I read when
Because
I
the-
can watch?
Books are always better because
The
the,
books are
movies
better.
leave so
dude.
much out.
Yeah, dude. I'm cool with leaving stuff out, dude.
Listen,
don't
we
wanna
were on
read
a train.
big-ass book.
Okay, Lord of the Rings.
That's gay as fuck.
So I read the Hunger Games books first, and then the movies started coming out, and like the books were way better.
I
Like, the
guarantee-
movies weren't bad.
I guarantee there's a Hunger Games porn.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
But see, that's like Hunger Games is cool. Like I ain't even gonna like if people like Hunger Games, I'm like, yeah, like that's cool. I just like I never really watched it, so I can't like. But dude, the Lord of the Rings, gay as fuck.
You know what?
Tim,
Fuck
you're
you.
gay as fuck.
You know what? I was gonna ask you.
I'm precious.
I was gonna ask you to go on a
Yeah.
quest with me to the corridors of Mordor to get rid of the One Ring. No, I'm not. I'll go by myself.
That sounds like you want me to go into a dark room. You're gonna fuck me in my butt in code.
And there's a Hobbit waiting for you. That's just
Yeah.
gonna, yeah.
I'm not gonna reveal it today, but since we're talking about Lord of the Rings a little bit, I have something for you guys.
Oh my god.
I'm not
He's
gonna
got
like it,
another.
dude.
He's got another fucking character.
He probably does, dude. I swear to God, if he has a character that reminds me of fucking just the wild fucking just wilderness of Lord of the Ring or whatever, I'm done. I quit this
Yeah, I
podcast.
mean, now we have another version of we have Shower Thought Steve 2.0 with the poop thoughts. Like
Thoughts
Dude.
while pooping.
This man needs to go. Like, I don't know why I'm going to go get meds, dude. This man needs fucking meds.
Why do you think I'm going to school to study psychology so I can figure out what's wrong with me?
You can't do your bro. That's the first thing they teach you in fucking psychology is you can't fucking teach yourself.
Maybe you can. I'm here to prove them wrong.
You can't.
no, because your own opinion is biased.
Yeah, you fucked hard.
If someone else
don't call me biased, you're biased.
Fuck you. You are biased. If someone criticizes
Biased.
something about you,
I like girls. I'm not biased.
Your natural. Shut the fuck up. If someone criticizes you about something, your natural reaction is to defend yourself.
To fix it.
Well, defend yourself.
Everybody defends themselves. If I criticize you, you're going to get defensive.
But that's because your opinion of yourself is biased.
Everybody's is.
Hey, so what are you going to do? Like,
exactly.
Would you sit on the couch and talk?
Talk to myself. I already talked to myself.
Change yourself again and go sit on like the chair and like respond back to yourself and then go back and forth.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, haven't you seen his TikToks?
Hey, what's that movie shit called? Split.
Oh, Split. Yeah.
Bro, you're giving off more Dahmer vibes every fucking time I talk to you.
First off, I don't fuck dudes. I don't eat them.
Yeah, but you're charismatic.
Aw.
You're psycho as fuck.
Wait a minute. So are you saying I have Riz?
I'm not going to use the word.
That is what you said.
You just said that I have Riz.
That is what you said.
Today,
Riz,
May 10th, 2024.
No, I mean,
Ethan McDermott said that Pops
W Riz. W Riz.
Pause. I mean it in like your personality and shit, not your looks, bro. Your looks, you're like a fucking 3.
Well, you don't.
But your personality makes you like your personality and like the way you talk and manipulate people. That's like a 7.
Do you know how much comments, how many compliments I've been getting on my hair?
Riz isn't all about the look either. Like it's about how you carry yourself.
Riz,
it's a lot like swag.
Riz is the drip.
It's a lot about swag. How you carry yourself.
I'm drippy.
Tim, you look
Tim, you got swag.
Art teacher. Fuck out of here.
I look like an art teacher that someone would want to fuck.
7th grade. No, you look like an art teacher, and if you're 7th grade, you want to fuck more, that's a problem.
So technically, you skipped the whole DILF thing, and you're actually like a GILF.
I'm a GILF, but I didn't ask questions because it was weird, but I have been called a DILF.
All right, but that doesn't make sense.
I don't know.
I mean, technically, you're playing that role right now, but more leaning towards GILF than anything.
Tim, you look like you drive cabs in fucking New York.
That's just because I'm wearing this hat.
Because of the hat?
Bro, look like he take mini golf way too serious.
That's a par 3. That's a par 3.
Bro, look like he stretches on the wall after dinner.
So I did have another question. Now, this is one I provided, and I thought the 3 of us could discuss it together, is what makes a sandwich a sandwich?
Oh, I've seen this debated so many times.
Right? You have... So, what I have here for you guys, let me show this for our viewers as well.
Is that your handwriting, by the way?
No. This is just something it was the same idea.
He lied.
And what it looked like his, that's why I was asking.
So, what this is based off is the cube rule of food. For identifying dishes based off of where the starch is coming from, the bread. So, you have toast, which is just the bottom layer. A sandwich is the bottom and top layer.
All right.
A taco is the bottom layer and the 2 sides. Sushi is all the way around, just not the front and back. A soup or bowl bread is everything but the top, and then the calzone is all sides. Right. So if that, would you consider all of these a sandwich based off?
Oh, time out then. A hot dog, I guess, is considered a taco. Like for this.
For this, yes, a hot dog would be a taco.
Nah.
Both in a sandwich. A sandwich is a sandwich.
What?
Taco
Well, a
is
sub.
a sandwich.
A sub would be a sandwich.
Sushi,
So
I can kind of see as a sandwich.
you
Or
said,
wait,
wait a minute, you said toast isn't a sandwich?
No, it's
bread,
not.
So if you put butter on buttered toast,
but that's not just toast.
it's missing.
That's
It's
buttered
it's not a
toast.
sandwich.
It's
No, that is
missing
if you
only.
put no. If you put toast, butter, then toast sandwich. If it's just toast, no.
Well, all right. So let's start it this way. It also depends on how you use the word sandwich, because sandwich can be a noun or a verb. A noun is
Sandwich.
the actual like what you're eating. Sandwich, the verb is like
Where
smushing
something
two
is
things together.
in between something.
Um,
Okay, so if you're saying that, so then is a Pop-Tart a sandwich? Because it's just
No.
the one layer with something spread on top of it.
No. It becomes
actually-
a sandwich
And
when you-
No.
inside. Oh, and inside.
no,
There's stuff
it's
inside.
actually a calzone because it's
Yeah, Pop-Tart would be a calzone.
because
No.
it's two pieces of pastry laid on top of each other with whatever your jam or whatever is in
Filling
the middle,
inside.
and then you mush them together. So it's actually a calzone. All sides are taken up.
Okay.
So
What about an Oreo? Wouldn't an Oreo be a sandwich?
yeah, it's a sandwich cookie.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
heard of sandwich cookies before. I mean, that's just like
no.
those packs of crackers, that you get with the peanut butter in between them or the cheese or whatever.
Yeah.
Sandwich.
So, okay, so what makes a sandwich then?
You have two pieces of whatever bread.
And there has to be something in the middle.
Your starch, and it
So-
has to have something in the middle. Yes.
So there has to be two pieces. It can't just be one. What if you
Ooh.
took a half sandwich and folded over? Like a peanut butter and
because
jelly
it's
on
still
one piece.
it's still just one piece of starch.
Yeah.
But couldn't you take
That's
one
not-
piece of bread and cut it in half, and now it's two separate pieces?
Well, then it's a sandwich. Yes.
Hey, wait, now I'm confused. Is a corn dog or calzone?
If it's around all sides, yeah, I'd say
But
so.
what about the stick? It has an
the
opening there
breading,
now.
but the bread,
Calzone
no,
on a stick.
because the breading goes around the
Oh yeah,
stick.
that's true. So yeah, it's a calzone.
It's a calzone on a stick.
Yo,
Alright, so
cannoli. A cannoli would
be
be
sushi.
Sushi.
Cannolis
Yeah.
are sushi.
So are we
Ooh.
saying pigs in a blanket or sushi then too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're still
Yes,
just
they are.
around all the way around.
You know what? A sub, depending on how you cut it, like a cheesesteak sub, could also be a taco or
No, it's a taco.
a soup salad with bread bowl
Nah,
because it's everything but the top layer is covered.
it's a taco. Because to me, a soup salad bread bowl is all liquid.
It depends
And
on how you cut the
Salad's
sub
not
roll.
liquid.
If you cut the sub roll, because Tim, I think they did it at Dietrich's. You don't cut right along the middle. You kind of cut like at a downward angle at the top, right?
Mhm.
And then that way you're stuffing everything in from the top. That would make that either, well, it's not a taco because the two ends are covered. So that would be a soup salad with bread bowl.
So
The Pop-Tart is blowing my mind still.
the Pop-Tart, yeah. But okay, so we're saying if it's one piece of bread, it's not a sandwich. I don't agree with that. So like, let's take a staple. What is one thing everyone does if they have spaghetti and buttered bread?
I put two pieces of bread.
Well, then you
together.
just made a taco.
Do you make a
Yeah, you made a
spaghetti
taco.
sandwich? You don't call it a spaghetti
Wait,
taco. You
time-
call it a spaghetti
No,
sandwich.
well, now we're
Are
going
you
to
using one piece of bread or two?
I use
one.
two.
You
If
could use two.
if
I'm
you-
using one.
If you use one piece
I
of bread,
fold it
taco.
and
as long as you don't cut it to make it into two pieces, you just fold it and put the spaghetti in the middle. That is a taco.
Thanks.
I still think it's a sandwich.
You can't.
No, because it's
Then
not-
Then tacos don't exist, then.
Yeah, because a sandwich is open on all the sides except for the top and bottom.
No, see now you're going to cause this because now I'm going to say a taco could be a sub because sometimes I like to take my taco and crunch the ends together. So it's connecting and I'm eating it like that.
Like a soft taco?
Well, no, I'm fucking confused.
Yeah,
Well, then that would make it a soup salad with bread bowl.
when I use soft tacos, if I have a lot of stuff in there, I don't want it spilling everywhere. I wrap all the ends together, so it's all kind of. So I guess I'm turning it into a. Or is that a burrito? I mean, where's burrito in here?
No, that's a calzone. A calzone is a burrito.
A calzone is kind of like a really specific word because, like, a calzone and a stromboli, what's the difference?
So is pizza toast?
Yeah, because it has one piece of starch on the bottom.
It's only on the bottom.
So, and a wedgie would be a sandwich.
Yeah, but listen, stuffed crust pizza.
I was just gonna say, what about stuffed crust pizza? What is that?
Toast and a calzone.
Toast and a calzone wrapped around it.
Well, only the crust would be the calzone.
Only the crust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're actually taking the crust and poured. Yeah.
Man, we're so smart.
Fat fucks. All right, so Tim, so you're saying if you eat toast and I fold my toast in half because I put butter or jelly on it, and there's one piece of toast and I fold it, you're now saying that's a sandwich too?
Yes, that's a sandwich.
It's not a sandwich, it's one piece of bread.
You still only have one piece of bread or starch. Remember the starch word. If you cut it in half, you now have two starches. So then if you put whatever you're putting, like your butter, your jelly, whatever, in the middle, you're putting two starches together then. Because it's two separate pieces.
So the only thing that's changing is the fact that you sliced it.
Yes. A separation of starch makes it a sandwich or something else.
Yeah, dude, you're not Jesus Christ, dude. You can't just take one piece of bread and fucking call it whatever the fuck you want and feed everybody with it, dude. Like, that's not going to happen.
This explains why the aliens haven't visited us yet.
Because we're smart.
I think we have made all valid points.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I agree. You guys are right.
It's
other than the sushi though, because now I'm confused on sushi shouldn't even technically be in here.
Why?
Well, no, it's rice is starch.
Yeah,
rice is a starch. So
the only thing I don't agree with that I think a spaghetti, if you take one piece of bread and fold it over, it's still a sandwich. That's the only thing I don't agree with.
But you're not separating the starch.
What's shepherd's pie?
Ooh,
that's mashed potatoes. That's
a starch.
Yeah, that is a starch. Yeah. That would be a calzone.
No, there isn't one for the top layer.
So it's toast. It's toast.
It's toast. It's upside down toast.
Yeah, it's upside down toast.
So then does that mean a baked potato is a taco?
Yeah.
Whoa.
or depends on how you cut it. If you leave the ends still intact, it could be a soup salad with bread bowl.
Because to me, it's obvious, dude. Like fries, hash browns, they're all toast. Shepherd's pie would be upside down toast. Baked potato would be taco. I mean, so what if you some people eat sweet potatoes just like as a whole sweet potato? Is that a calzone because you don't cut it open?
Well, is the skin still? Well, yeah. I mean, regardless, it would still be.
So if you cut it open, it becomes a taco.
Or if you take the little potatoes and you what are they called? Smashed potatoes?
Yeah.
That would be toast.
That would all be toast.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
I really want shepherd's pie.
We're on to something. I'm hungry.
Shepherd's pie is so good.
Hey, so, all right, mashed potatoes, but you cover it in gravy to where the potatoes are hidden.
That's
that make it a calzone because the starch is covered.
That's too much gravy to cover. If it covers your entire mashed potatoes, that's too much gravy.
I've done it, but I'm just saying.
That still makes it upside down toast then.
No, that's a soup bread bowl.
Or a calzone because the starch is completely covered.
No, the
starch does the covering. Yeah. A big pile of mashed potatoes filled with gravy would be
at this point the gravy becomes the bowl.
No, the gravy becomes the soup. The mashed potatoes are the bowl. The gravy's the
I thought it was all about where the so you're talking about like in the middle of the mashed potatoes.
Yeah, you put the ladle down in and
what he's talking about is it's literally covering the entire mashed potatoes. So that would either be upside down toast.
Yeah, upside down
or if you think about the gravy as a bowl, but it's liquid, so it's going to move.
See, I was thinking
then it could be a bread bowl.
Mashed potatoes.
Upside down toast. Fuck, dude.
So lasagna is a sandwich,
Ooh, a multi-layer sandwich.
and spaghetti
Ooh.
is toast.
Wait, what's a Big Mac?
Sandwich.
Or what about the middle piece of bread?
It's all
You had
sandwich.
three starches there.
But it's still a sandwich.
It's no different than lasagna. It just has like 5 or 6 layers.
True.
That's what I said. I said lasagna is a sandwich.
Yeah, yeah. So Big Mac. I like how
But
he said.
spaghetti-
He goes, dude. What's a Big Mac?
But then listen. But then spaghetti is toast.
Wait,
See, if spaghetti's toast and a spaghetti, then you putting that spaghetti inside of one piece. That's a sandwich. Come on now.
no, it's not.
Oh.
It's not because you're not separating the one piece of
I
starch.
hear your logic. I just am not accepting it.
Tim, you can't like that's pretty much like saying this. I have this piece of bread and I have this piece of bread. I'm gonna fold them together and bite it like this. You're eating one piece of bread upside like it's not.
But the spaghetti
A
is
sandwich has to be
sandwiched
ate like
between
this.
the two halves because it's still two halves.
It's
It's-
still one whole.
It's
because
one
it's not
whole,
separated.
one whole, but two halves.
It's
and
not
it's
two halves
sandwich.
until you cut it.
Now you're going too far. Now you're being dumb.
It's not two halves until you cut it. What if you don't cut it in half? What if you
Yeah.
cut it like you know
What if I don't
blended.
cut it? What if I just
20%
bite
of it?
What if I don't cut
Well,
it? I
then you're
bite it.
eating
in half.
toast. You're eating toast.
Whatever creates the
Or I
separation
tear
of
it.
the starch.
You're not going to win it, Tim. 2 versus 1, it's toast. You
Anyway,
can keep trying.
like I said, this is why aliens. This is why the aliens haven't come to visit us yet.
Hey, those watching our podcast right now, if you have any other, ideas of what something could be, throw it down in the comments. Let's see what you got. Or let us know your opinion of all the shit that we just said.
A spaghetti sandwich is a sandwich. I want some affirmation from our fans.
Let's hear it down there.
Fucking dumb.
Is spaghetti
Not.
on one piece of bread, toast, or a sandwich? Let us know down in the comments.
So, this is kind of a nice segue to why aliens haven't visited us yet, or at least we don't have definitive answer. Yeah,
The Avatar people, are they technically aliens?
yeah, they're from another planet.
Bro, I thought he was about to say about
Yeah.
the Big Mac again. I was like,
Oh, no.
I was like, yo, he's
But,
really
well, listen,
Yeah, they're
I've
from
never watched
Pandora.
that movie the whole way through.
Yeah,
we
they're-
walked out during the movie.
It's a good
Well,
movie.
I
Porno
hated
album.
it. I hated it.
Yeah, they're real animals. And of course, you watched a porno on it.
that was
Yeah.
hot.
So, the question that I'm proposing is, why don't we have definitive proof that aliens have visited us? Basically, first contact. Why
Well,
don't
all right,
we?
so
There's a couple
you could
theories.
you
But I
could
wanna
go multiple ways with this. If you ask the right person, we do have definitive proof that aliens have been here. But if you ask just, a regular Joe off the street, they can't give you an answer.
We don't have definitive. When I say definitive proof, I mean definitive proof that the global population can accept as.
Well, that will never happen because
Uh,
too much gets hidden from us.
That's what I'm saying. Take away the things being hidden, like literally a UFO, a big mothership pops up over top the White House. All media is covering it. They send down an ambassador speaker to talk with President Robot, or President whatever the hell his name, Biden.
It's Joe Biden, dude.
Like
Get my
the-
president right.
That we all accept, like, wow, this is real. That's what I'm saying. Why haven't we
I mean-
seen that yet?
I don't think we're gonna see that. That's Hollywood. I mean,
Ooh, we're sex trafficking them. That's why we don't want to say they're real.
could be. I mean, they're finding more and more proof of life on other planets. Like I think I told you guys the other day, using that James Webb telescope, they found that dimethyl sulfate on another planet, way far. Oh, in the Leo constellation,
Mhm.
and only living creatures like us produce that chemical.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that is pretty. Well, yeah. If we would be aliens to another planet.
Well, there's some thoughts that we're from another planet, but that's a separate conversation.
Yeah, I think it was Mars.
Well, Mars, or
Yeah.
just we're from a comet.
Yeah.
If there's no
No.
such thing as aliens, how do we have all these movies with aliens?
Because
Well, I think that came about once
They're
we
fictional.
learned that, there's space, a whole solar system. Did you guys hear that there is another planet in our solar system now?
I've heard rumors
What is it,
over the years.
Ninth planet?
Oh, great, dude. Here goes all the people on TikTok saying how the world's going to end because another planet was born.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard rumors in the past about, I've heard stories about another planet.
Planet X.
Planet
Basically,
X, but it's got a larger
No.
orbit. It's not new. It's been going around for a while, but it has a larger
Planet
orbit.
9. This is from March 1st of this year. Undiscovered ninth planet in our solar system. The reason why they just found it is because it has a weird orbit,
Yeah.
way different than the rest of them, so it's not always seen very well.
Yeah, and because it's so
Oh,
far
God.
out, it probably could never sustain life. If it did, because a good part of the time it's too far away from the sun, so it would be too cold.
Right,
That's
and
where
then
Down syndrome people come from, dude. That planet.
Planet 9.
doing their own
Well,
little,
and
doing their own little thing, dude.
What they're saying now is because we're learning more about our solar system now, especially because of the James Webb Telescope. So now we can see further past what we could see before. So, like, a lot of theories are there are going to be more planets that are discovered within our solar system orbiting our sun. We just couldn't see them until now.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool,
So-
but anyway. Sorry,
No, you're
going on a
good.
tangent.
You're good. There's 5 schools of thought on why we don't have definitive proof of first contact. The first one is, and this one would be sad if it's true, we're the only intelligent life in the universe.
Okay.
Highly unlikely, but
Yeah, I doubt it.
definitely possible, right? You can't rule it out.
Well, it all depends on what evolutionary stage other life forms are at on
Well,
their planets.
hold on, I'm not there yet. What I'm saying is we're the only.
Okay.
The second one is populations are only able to get to a certain point before they basically kill themselves off and they end up dying in mass extinction. So any other beings would have already been killed off. Intelligent life is only able to get so far before they destroy themselves.
I'm surprised we haven't gotten to that point yet.
We're close.
Yeah.
Another school of thought. This one's possible, right? Because if you're of a higher intelligence, very likely they're too intelligent, and not worth our time. They're uninterested in us. They're like we're like an anthill to them.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah,
That's
that one hurts, but it's definitely possible. It means at least until we become more technological advanced, we won't have.
Yeah.
That.
I mean, it definitely, like I said, it made. Anyway, keep going.
Yeah.
It made sense.
The next one is they're not other life forms aren't carbon based like we are, like our planet is, or most other objects that we know in space. So they could never survive in our atmosphere.
Yeah.
So there's no possibility for visiting.
Okay.
And then this one is intriguing. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's one of my most favorite to think about. We're the first.
No.
We are the most advanced.
And then
Some
there are somewhere
are
there's others.
There's primitive, like the cavemen.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
This is actually not a bad theory.
I like this one. This is my favorite to think about. You're right. It's highly unlikely, but somebody had to have been the first.
I actually, Joe Rogan a couple weeks ago was talking on his podcast too. We had 2 different ones. One was Andrew Schultz he was doing a conversation that was kind of similar, and the other one was the journalist, the news media guy, Tucker Carlson.
Yeah.
And basically, like, one of the thoughts is, like you said, we are more advanced. But along with that, we're like the normal humans we see every day are not the most advanced of our species. Like, there's a higher power, a higher, like, knowing. I forget what the word is. Like, almost like ascendant. And, eventually, maybe we get to that point, but we're still evolving as a species.
Backwards, dude.
You think we're de-evolving right now?
Maybe.
I mean, dude, you got people trying to go from female
Well-
to male, male to female. You got fucking people trying to marry kids. I mean,
Yeah,
I
Gen
think
Z's
we're going
really.
back downhill.
Hold on.
Gen Z kind of proves your point, Derm.
I've thought about this, and I hope I'm wrong. But what if all this transgender stuff? What if that actually is the next evolutionary step? Like, oh, you're all one. Like, what if they're right?
We become frogs where like there's not one single sex. You can
Yeah, they can change. What?
But then you're
So
playing.
those-
but
There
here's
are
the thing.
other
for us.
animals. There are other animals that can, but now they don't do it through surgery. They do it biologically. Can change their sex.
So you're
Then
saying
you're
300
walking-
years we're gonna adapt to just be able to change back and forth.
Yeah,
Maybe.
kind of like to be like what, asexual or
No, asexual
or
is no
not
sexual
asexual.
attraction. It'd be. I mean, I guess that's transsexual, but you're
Yeah,
able to
so-
switch back and forth. Like, what if they're right?
but then you're tiptoeing on the line of playing God. I mean, if that's what you believe in,
But
and
what
not the
if-
scientific of evolution over time, but just changing your gender with a fucking thought, like that's playing God.
Is it? Is it?
How
But,
are you
like-
changing it to whatever you want?
So, I mean, are frogs when they change their sex? Are they playing God? It's an evolutionary thing. They do it for survival.
That's what God intended for them.
What
God
I'm
has never intended that for us.
not yet, but what if that's the next thing? What if like that's changed by all? Like right now, you're right. It's just surgery we're doing. But what if those people they're just ahead of the game?
Well, then I'm going to tell Caleb not to have kids because
Hey.
I don't want any of my grandchildren or future bloodlines living in that fucking world.
Think about this, right? All right, so you have like different races. You know, like Chinese people with squinty eyes over time. They got squinty to see the rice in the fields and shit.
Skin color.
I
color
love
change.
You got
conversation.
the blacks who are dark, who, you know, they can't get, you know, sunburnt in their hot areas. You know, you got the Migos to blend in with the sand.
Well, the Migos and the Arabs
Yeah.
blend in with the same.
So like over time, like I mean, like, but it happens over time. I'm sure everybody started off like this. You know, whites, we primarily live in colder regions.
Mm-hmm.
So like over time, we got more pale. So like over time,
To
the
your
more and
point,
more
though,
people keep changing sexes. Like the human nature adapts. Like every living creature adapts to a surrounding. So the more and more this gets popular, couple hundred years, I can see that like one day you can just wake up and say,
I'm going to
pop
be
your
able to.
pussy out. Wake up the next day, you're like, pop your dick out, you know?
Ethan, would you fuck me if I had a vagina?
I mean, if I could just change, I would try to fuck myself.
Like, is it just a pussy or do you have
Yeah.
everything else? Like,
I'd
do
say
you
it's
like,
just a pussy.
do you wake up? Also, you still have a beard and everything.
Probably.
Oh.
No.
Not even doggy
You
style.
know,
If you wake up and like
You wouldn't
you're like
bend
a
me
frog
over?
and like, no, if you like wake up and like your beard's gone, you grow tits and like you change like that day, yeah, I'll fuck you when you're
Really? You would fuck me? Aw.
I mean, yeah, pussy's pussy.
yeah. Hey, so back to
And I'll
skin color.
manhandle you.
I saw this guy on TikTok, and he brought up a very good point. So, like, no matter what people say, like, there is no whites. Like, we're not actually white.
Oh, I
If
saw
you
this.
look at the different colors, like, you have your dark brown, your light brown, then you're like caramel, like, you know, Muslims and Mexicans. And then we are actually tan is probably the closest, which is a
Tan,
very
cream,
light brown.
khaki.
Knew I was fucking black.
Very, very light brown.
Very
So,
similar.
no, we don't know which came first. If it
Yo.
was the blacks or if it was like,
You sound
I mean, the
really
oldest
racist
stuff
when
we
you
have
say it
is like
that.
Muslims, right? Like Jewish. And before that,
Nah,
but
Jews are in their own
well, no,
category.
because
I'm
you
not like
had
them.
They're
the
another
Roman
s-
Empire had already gotten tanned by then.
According to him, they're another species.
Yo, so listen,
Oh yeah,
that makes sense. I like where you're going because like I'm ashy as fuck for a white guy.
that is
Like,
true.
it doesn't make sense how ashy I get. It's not like skin, like it's not like I've been to skin doctors. It's not like psoriasis shit like that.
That shit
So, like,
is-
I'm telling you, bro. I think Marine on something. I think Marine solved another fucking case, dude. He just Hardy Boyed the fuck out of race.
Yeah, no, I saw that video. It was interesting. I mean,
I
because
would say it wasn't my thought.
Yeah, because
take the credit.
because black people aren't black, But that term came from hundreds of years ago. They were really all black people were very, very dark. Like you don't have because there wasn't the mix with the white people, so you didn't.
We're not white. We are very light
with
brown.
the tan.
I was gonna say, man, them motherfuckers are out there in the fucking fields, no sun, no shade. I mean, no shade, nothing. Yeah, they gonna get dark every time, bro. They're getting baked.
So the thing that changes your skin color, or that determines your skin color, that's what, melanoma?
No, that's a disease. Melanin.
Melanoma, melanin. So I wonder,
give you that, you fucking idiot.
I wonder then if your body, like, that was part of the whole adapting, because maybe they were always in warmer climates, always out in the hot sun, so to adapt, their melanin turn them a darker color, so it's harder for them to...
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about that before, that we know that that's what changes skin color, because we're not different species, we're all the same.
Right, so
based off of where your ancestors were at.
But what we were talking about with adapting, I wonder if that's
a
form of adaptation.
You know what? Yo. So it's happening before our eyes, because you'll see generations of if their great grandfather, great grandfather, them two, the person's always lighter than their great grandfather. So the more time they're over here away from that stuff, away from Africa or away from where they're from, and they're over here in not as hot climates, they get lighter. Even two full blacks fucking make a kid, it's still a lighter kid than what it would be in Africa.
Yeah, because there's blended races mixed in. I mean, 50 years from now, there's probably going to be different mixtures, because especially interracial couples are becoming more and more common, that most people aren't going to look like us or
You're welcome, guys.
Color.
I'll put some white in the fucking black community. You guys are welcome.
A black person with squinty eyes. Have you ever seen one?
Or Blackanese?
Yeah, dude, a blazing.
Blackanese.
I call them Blackanese, but Blazing's funny too.
Yeah. Damn.
I don't know how that would work, because Asians are typically smart, and
damn.
So the two things, one's math and numbers, and the other's rap and sports. They usually don't mix. Other than Yao Ming or Jeremy Lin every now and then. But
we kind of need more intelligent athletes.
Well, that's a super species right there, dude.
Ooh. So we're making our own Captain Americas, right?
Yeah,
super
but for
soldiers.
The thing about it, dude, if Tupac was a blazing, he would have saw himself getting killed. He would never got shot.
Yeah.
If Kobe Bryant was a blazing,
would never got.
Bro would have figured out how to pull that helicopter back up.
That's true. Yeah, intelligent athletes. We do need more of them.
That's true.
Less ACL tears. Yeah.
Yeah, but then who's gonna do numbers and stuff on the stock market?
Them. They can do that too. Well, that's what they'll save us for. They gotta keep us for something.
Tan.
But we're all dumb.
Well,
white people are dumb as fuck.
Yeah, we just say what we're offended by.
I'm not gonna lie, white comes with his purse, dude. I don't gotta worry about getting beat or choked by the police. George Floyd. I don't have to, worry about getting shot up in my neighborhood, because nobody minds the white guy walking. I'm not a gangbanger. But we're dumb.
Yeah.
It does make sense why you got these white guys who want to try to be black. Makes sense. Because we are dumb.
Yeah, because Albert Einstein stole shit from people.
Yeah.
So Stephen Hawking was just famous because he sounded like a AI retard.
That's not what he's famous for. But
that motherfucker is not that smart.
You probably wouldn't know. You probably wouldn't know who he was if it wasn't for the robot voice.
Facts.
No printer.
But very good.
Yeah.
Even though Stephen Hawking probably has a printer hooked up to him.
Well, he's dead now, dude.
Well, he did.
I wonder what they did with this fucking chair. I wonder if you can buy that.
Ooh. That's a good idea.
I want to roll around in that just
and play video games and shit.
That'd be so lit. I smell like just piss, but
I wonder if he donated any of his organs.
No, that's a selfish motherfucker.
They wouldn't be any good anyway.
That's true. Well, I mean that.
Maybe a kidney.
Yeah, I was gonna say like that was
brain to science.
true. Yeah, they're definitely studying that shit.
That was pretty smart.
Yeah, dude, that dude was so smart, but couldn't figure out how to beat his fucking condition.
Well,
He's
it
real
was
smart.
what, ALS or
Yeah, real smart, dude.
Yeah, remember the ice bucket challenge?
yeah. I mean, most people actually, I think all people with ALS don't end up figuring it out.
Yeah,
so.
but guess what, dude? He was supposed to be this super genius. He could have found something.
Well, he was a genius in physics, so.
Well, physics is
doctor
what
of
was wrong with
medicine.
him. Yeah, dude. Well, he looked like he was
Physics is what
physically,
was wrong with
dude.
him.
Looked like he was physically constricted to that fucking wheelchair. So that's physics to me, bud.
Oh my god, I love you.
Stephen Hawking should have ran for president.
No, fucking.
No. All right, we're already getting laughed at by Joe
Yeah.
Biden. Now you want our country ran by a dude who talks
Yeah.
like a robot?
But at least he has.
And
He
in a
would have had an
wheelchair.
excuse. Just saying.
Yeah, dude. That what do we look like as a country hiring guy in a wheelchair? Bro can't even get up to shake someone's hand. He pisses in a bottle. Fuck that.
Yeah, that's true. Speaking of presidents, though, you guys remember Bill Clinton, right?
Who doesn't?
So, what was Bill Clinton most notably famous for?
Get in
He
head
got
in
his
the office.
dick. Yeah, he got his dick sucked by
Yeah,
Monica.
He got his dick.
Didn't she
He
come
got
out
the
with like
Glock
a?
9000.
Wasn't she out on like a fucking series or something talking about stuff?
She was. She's definitely back in the public. She kind of retired after the whole case and everything. She retired from public view. She was granted immunity, but she was limited on what she was allowed to say. So she actually moved to England for several years, and just just in the last decade, she's actually came back, and she's now an activist against online harassment.
You suck a
One-
man's dick
Well, yeah,
who was
wait.
married. You're a fucking piece of shit.
Why online harassment? That doesn't really seem to make sense.
Because that's what she would have gotten if she had stuck around.
I mean, yeah, but
I mean, she knew she was messing with a married man, right? I mean, obviously,
Yeah, piece
he's
of
the most
shit.
famous married man in the country at the time. But it got me thinking, like, what made Bill cheat, right? Because,
Hillary.
well,
Like,
I mean,
God
he's
damn.
got this beautiful wife
Fuck
here.
no.
I mean, she's just gorgeous.
Bro,
That's not
there is
an
not
asshole, bro.
another. I hate her more than Biden. Like, there's not a person in the world that I want to bullet through their head more than her.
What if I told you I voted for her and not Trump?
No, shut the fuck up.
What if I did?
Derm, we're not gonna stand for
Damn.
this.
Dude, you messed up my shot.
Take it back.
I was
need to hear
joking.
you say, thank God.
I didn't say I did vote for her.
Tim's for Benghazi. Tim
Take it
supports
back,
the
dude.
Tim supports the 13
So-
military killed.
But so anyway, I mean, you have the president, right? You know, the most watched man in America. What made you think you could get away with it? First off, you're a married man, right? One thing I will say, like, yeah, we can all agree, but check out that badonkadonk.
All right, so what made him think that he could get away with it? I got it. As the first lady, have you ever seen a first lady leave their husband in the middle of their term? No. She's not going to cause that drama because, I mean,
She's not, but it still got out.
the Clintons are the one of the richest families in the world.
Hey,
All right, so
Look at that
she's not
badonk.
going to
I
just
see.
leave that.
He's looking. Look at that.
He likes that. He likes that dumper.
I'm
That's
not gonna lie, right there, bro. Right there. She ain't that bad.
You're
That's
gross.
that's back in the 90s.
That's like a 6 or 7.
I would
You're
hit it.
fucking gross, dude.
And I
I
mean,
think
look
you're
at
You're
him,
both
bro.
gross.
That motherfucker was living in a small world before it was even cool. Look at him. Those
Yeah.
little West shorts.
Yeah.
Look at his like weird ass fucking upper body.
Yeah, she's not going
Kinda
to
look
leave
like
him in the
Ken's
middle of
body.
the term. So,
Yeah.
I mean, he
But-
could get away with murder if he wanted to.
But,
But
he
like, you're
went,
telling me right there, she ain't like a 6 or 7.
No, that's two.
I agree with you, Ethan. I would
Jesus
tag team. We would Eiffel
Christ.
Tower her.
Look
right
at
there.
that ass.
I'd Eiffel Tower that with you, buddy.
Like the curves they're not even symmetrical. Like they just
So?
looks like fucking.
What? Sorry, she's doesn't have the perfect body.
Yeah,
You're
dude,
what's
sorry,
wrong
she
with.
But you keep saying,
You're
look
what's
at
wrong
the
with men.
ass.
That's
you keep saying,
look
look
at
at
that
the
dump
ass, and
truck.
all I see is fucking cottage cheese, bro.
I like cellulite. They're not perfect. I'm not perfect.
Those curves are not good at all. She looks like she's
dude,
built like a like a fucking doll that's just gonna fucking fall over.
You know what? When me and Ethan are doing the Eiffel Tower on her,
I'm not doing it now. If we can go back to the 90s, I would.
Bitch is built like a fucking bowling pin, bro.
If me and Ethan are gonna invent time travel and we're gonna go back in the 90s and we're gonna Eiffel Tower Hillary Clinton and you don't get to watch.
Thank you. Darn.
But
fuck, I'm missing out again.
So there's a little bit of a reverse here, all right? So I want to show you something. So this is what he almost left his wife for, almost messed up his marriage for, right?
I understand.
I mean, not the worst.
No, she looks like a vampire.
Yeah,
like,
she looks a little,
in the 90s, that was one of the popular looks.
Kind of looks like Michael Jackson.
That was one of the popular looks in the 90s. She got that
she looks
Courtney
like a
Cox
clone.
vibe.
She looks like a clone. All right.
She kind of looks like an alien.
Yeah. But
she gives good head, so who cares?
Well, true. Well, with a mouth that big, no wonder. But look at her now. Now that.
You see what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Not bad.
Or it's the faker because they killed her off.
Yeah, it could be. Well, they're also saying that there's a fake Hillary Clinton that she's already been killed for treason, but what we're seeing is fake, if you want to believe that too.
What is Hillary doing now? Just being
looking like that.
Treason. The bitch don't stop.
That's true.
Damn, Monica Lewinsky's only 50. So she was in her fucking 20s when she was sucking off. Holy shit.
She was legal. At least she was legal. I mean, we always hear about the Democrats being pedos, but at least she was legal.
My fucking man, dude. I know he's like a piece of shit and just like her, but you know what?
She looked better there than the other one. The other one,
I agree. I agree. That's why I said there was a reverse. Hillary looked better then, whereas she looks better now. I don't know exactly when this picture. I don't know exactly when this picture was taken, but if that's 50,
she developed well.
What if she's married?
If she is, she kept her last name. She's still under Lewinsky. I don't know if she is or not.
What's her name?
Monica Lewinsky.
The People magazine. That's this year, February.
Okay. So, Monica, Ethan wants to know if you're married or not. I don't know. He's married, but apparently that doesn't stop you. So
she was never married.
I don't know if it's going to stop him.
This motherfucking bitch has a history of fucking wrecking marriages.
No,
really? Is Monica Lewinsky married? Is the first thing that pops up on the search bar when you type in Monica Lewinsky. Wikipedia, Monica Lewinsky. In 1992, she began a 5-year affair with Andy Bleller, her married former high school drama instructor.
So it's not the first time she's messed around with a married man. Monica, like, you're gorgeous. You don't need to do that. You don't need to mess around with married men. They're just using you. Or do you like the drama? Do you like the thrill of it?
Well, her parents were also divorced too, and then remarried. So maybe she thought that's what you were supposed to do.
So the sanctity of marriage doesn't mean much to her.
Right. She did it again with a 40-year-old married man in Los Angeles when she was 18. But she never gave that name.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Wow.
So she's known for fucking. So you're saying I have a chance because I'm married? Let's go. Hey, Monica.
You definitely have a chance.
Well, I mean, in her eyes, her parents divorced, remarried, so maybe she thinks that's what she's supposed to do.
So
cause your divorce.
Ethan McDermott and Monica Lewinsky sitting in a tree. Kissing. Daniel Glenn.
What?
You should be ashamed of yourself. You're a married man.
I'm not.
Oh, okay, so she dates, but she's not married.
So
let's go home wrecker or
home wrecker. She's a home wrecker, dream wrecker.
I'm down, Tim.
Anyway, so we're going a little bit over, but I did have one more thing I wanted to share. For anyone who saw my TikTok that I posted today, I thought it was a nice little dance I gave to a pretty popular song. What was the name of that song?
You know the name of that song.
Oh, say it. Footloose. Because sometimes you just gotta cut loose, right? So I thought I'd share something. I don't know if you heard. Did you know that they remade Footloose?
Yeah, that was one of
That's my favorite one.
Miles Teller's first movies. One of his first.
I never saw that one.
That's my favorite one.
But apparently,
I like it.
That's one.
Apparently, they're making it again. All right?
Making another one?
Yeah, they're making another Footloose.
For a third time.
Yes, this will be your third time you went Footloose. But this one is a little bit of a different. It's definitely more of a woke version.
They're gonna be trans.
No.
That's gonna bring it in.
This is a gotta be a joke.
No, this is legit. I found it. I was looking the other day.
Although that second one does kind of look like a female.
They're all dudes, Danny.
Oh, I know. I'm saying the second
I
one.
will say, yeah, from the
second one-
left.
Yeah, second from the left. Like,
Yeah.
it might be a
the
man.
only one that
but
has hair like a woman.
It's doing good. He did a good job. You know,
He's doing a good job.
deceiving.
Danny's getting hard. Good job. You
No, I'd hit it. I'm with him.
Oh, whoa! You'd hit that, but you wouldn't hit me.
No, dude, because I got it's in the right places, bro. You're just
Dude, you got a dumpy, bro.
Oh, but you wouldn't mess with Hillary back in the 90s.
No, that.
What the hell
this
kind of
curve-
show am I on,
This
people?
curve makes sense. Hers, she was built like a fucking bowling pin, dude.
So anyway, so here's the premise of this new movie. Glenn McDowell is a big city queer boy looking for love in a small town. Glenn struggles against the conservative attitudes of the townspeople. He navigates the constraints on dancing and societal prejudice against his sexual orientation. Glenn faces the challenges of coming out to his family and attempts to gain acceptance within his new community. He asserts the right to express himself. The love interest of the story starts with the head cheerleader, but later turns to the varsity quarterback with baby blue eyes and long blonde hair. In theaters this September.
Oh my god, there's so much wrong with all of that.
Yeah, I was thinking I was hoping like the three of us could go and see it in theaters together. I never saw the last one.
I think you should take your wife.
Maybe. I thought it would be like a fun thing for us brothers to do.
No, that's gonna give off the wrong vibe.
I'll go, dude. I'll wear a Brother Shatter shirt
There you go.
to let people know that I support gay black men.
And I'll wear a shirt that
gay
says
man.
I'm not with them.
While he's masturbating to the person on the left.
So, did you like what I did with the name there? Glenn McDowell.
What? I don't know what that means.
You don't get it?
No.
I tried to use aspects of both of you.
You're an asshole.
What's Glenn?
Danny.
That's my middle name.
I just like how it says big city queer boy.
But well, I mean, if you guys don't want to go, Danny, your wife loves Footloose. If
I'll
nothing
go.
else, you should take her. I think she'll love this.
I'll go
Sure.
with you guys.
As long as I get to see that dumpy, I'm good.
Can I masturbate?
Yeah, maybe.
Well,
I'm in.
I heard a yeah first. So
I'm in.
All right. Another good episode.
I mean, are you sure?
I think so. I don't know how long we've been going. I lost track of time. This might be another one of our old long ones.
Listen. All right, so that like button that McDermott was talking about earlier, we need you to hit it for real this time. Like our asses are on the line. If you don't, I can promise you, aliens are going to invade, and they're 100% going to probe you while making you watch this version of Footloose. I don't think you want that. So.
If you don't hit that like button, you're gonna wake up and Bill Clinton's gonna be the one giving you head in the Oval Office.
Hit that like button, because if you don't, Ethan and I are going to recreate the drawing scene from the movie Titanic. I'll let you figure out which one's doing the drawing and which one's doing the posing.
That image is in my head now.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Really?
All right. We love you guys. See you next time.
Deuces, suck my dick.